What's up, everybody? This is Fozzie. This is the Cali Agentz Show. We're here in Los Alamitos with our boy Jason Rios, owner proprietor of Old Traditions, and just going to take a look into his shop and show you a little inside what they're all about and take it from there. It's nice seeing you, buddy.
Thanks. It's our pleasure to have you out here.
Awesome. So, tell us a little bit about Old Traditions. Like, how did you guys start and how did this come about?
Right. Old Traditions started pretty much with just the concept of bringing in something different to just kind of Orange County. There had been already traditional style shops, but
Yeah.
in a sense we wanted something that was going to just bring in a little bit more of the lifestyle culture, in regards to like just classic cars, the bike scene, tattoos, nice haircuts, and music. So, we found an area here in the city of Los Alamitos, beautiful city, and they gave us opportunity to just kind of do our thing here and bring our custom culture. So now we have, things in our town like a tattoo shop, we have a brewery, and we have a nice, barber shop. So that's kind of the whole thing of stimulating the custom culture, the SoCal scene, and presenting something cool and just adding it. And with us, we're in it to just preserve all of the old traditions within barbering. So,
and henceforth the traditional barber actual aspect of it, right?
Yeah, what we wanted to do was just kind of deliver, the traditional atmosphere of a barbershop, give the full experience of like the actual true vintage chairs, and barbers who understand and just also recreate all of the classic cuts, and are also in tune to all of the modern day work. So we wanted to do that, and aside from just the chairs and the types of cuts, our whole thing is just that we stick to the old traditions of like the bay rum. Right here, the aftershave that we use is just literally specifically bay rum. So we have a lot of like just old timers that come in, and they'll say it reminds them of when they were little and they used to go to the barber shop, back in the 40s, 50s, 60s with their grandparents. So for us, it's just preserving those little details for all of the older generations, and also introducing all of the old, classic stuff to all of the younger generation.
Right, and then, with all this pandemic going on, with the world and the barber industry, how is it affecting you guys, and what's your kind of opinion on how is it going on for the industry as a whole?
Presenting itself, just in the industry right now, as a general, it's definitely dinging everything. But, I think it's also a great time to just really be strategical and just take a breather. Sometimes as barbers, we are just working too hard, we're working too consistent. Some of us even work 6-7 days a week, 12 hours, 14 hours. So, the COVID, we got to also look at it as just kind of like, blessing in disguise almost, So the way we got to see it is just kind of treat it as a time where we can just be creative. If you have that idea that you always wanted to do, or if you wanted to open up your own barbershop, this is a plan to get your blueprints and get your business plan going. The first thing anyone's going to ask you is, what's your business plan? And if you don't have a business plan to present, you can't do anything.
Definitely, and that's what's you got to right now at the times. You got to think out of the box. Try to make other strides to build your shop and your whole brand in general. So in that aspect, what are you doing in regards to building more of your brand? I see you guys got merch up. Are you guys doing anything else going on with the shop that is going to help build you guys grow more farther as just a barbershop?
Yeah, what we pretty much have going on here is that, we also love to help out and give back to our community. So we are very connected with our local skateboarders here. We sponsor Caden. He's actually one of our local skateboarders. He's a client here. And, the thing about him is that he's always very actively in, the skate parks and the whole skate scene. So with that being said, we also just have him to where we help him out, we give back to the community, to the skateboarders. We give them skateboards, we give them merch, we give them beanies. So when it's winter time, we help them to also just stay, bundled up out there and look good.
That's cool.
So it's a little bit more than just, a haircut. We also want to be there for them when they're out doing their thing and living their life. And the whole thing is that we're trying to create not just a barbershop, but create a lifestyle out of it.
Definitely.
So
that's
like
awesome.
I said, whether you're in the shop and you're getting a cut, you're getting the experience here. But when you're out, you can still be, part of the shop and represent. And we have all of our merchandise. We have from, leather goods, from bike stuff that we've created to merchandise, to the process of creating socks, our skate decks. So that's pretty much what we have going on to give back, not just to the barber community, but just the community in general.
Cool. And everyone. That type of merch or anything you guys got working on that's going to be coming out soon that you could share?
Yeah, we actually designed with one of our local tattoo artists. He's actually Curly from Goodfellas Tattoo. He designed our newest one, and we decided to just it was a skull with a razor blade. So what we decided to do was just kind of like put a mask on them right now. You know, we decided
The whole
just kind of
pandemic
like
thing.
Our COVID kits,
Yeah,
just
cool.
with everything going on. You know, barbering is not a crime. So,
Yeah, definitely.
We're trying to just kind of promote that and promote good within our industry.
Yeah.
And you know, it's also a good way just to support your local barbershop. That way we continue to strive, continue to provide a good establishment for everyone. And that's like the design that we have. We also have hats that are going to be dropping.
Oh, cool.
We have 2 different t-shirts that are coming, and we're also going to be printing another skate deck soon.
All right, you guys can keep you busy, making strides and making you guys grow.
Yes.
That's a continued industry. Support each other, support the brands. You know, buying merch, buying anything they could do to support each other. You know, all the support goes a long way to see that. You know, and it helps out you. It helps out, you know, by you guys helping the community up. It's so rad, and that brings, you know, more business and word of mouth to you guys, and you know, to help expand it not just as a whole of the barber shop, but doing something as a brand is so good. That's cool. I like that. And then you guys got sponsors that you're dealing with right now too.
Yes.
You got, see you're dealing with Primo and right now. So how's that working with you, and how's that helping your brand as well?
It's funny actually I bring that up. Sometimes it'll be a discussion whether if you know, I sold out or if Primo's a big product. Primo could be found at your local grocery store, so you can find. You know, that's my sponsor, so that's who I'm sponsored by, Primo. And you can find them at, you know, Target, Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid. And the cool thing about it is that I'm showing people how to apply, whether it's a professional barber grade product, how they can go ahead and just use that on their everyday use.
Right.
So with Primo, not only is it a product right now, especially during COVID, a lot of barber shops are closed. You're not able to get your local, you know, pomade that you want to sponsor. So, you know, it's a good alternative right now because all the other big markets are open. So if a client is looking for something or they're going to be traveling, it's a good way that they can just pick up some product and just have it be convenient.
Oh, that's cool. And you know, with being the big, you know, traditional barbershop as well, you guys got a lot of cool vintage art. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have and what's kind of like one of your favorite things you like to collect besides barber, you know, barbershop stuff. But
all the barber.
Yeah.
Man, where do I start? There's so many things going on here. I mean, it originally just kind of started with the concept of building a man cave, and you know, we had 2 chairs and 3 chairs, and we just say the man cave just got bigger.
Yeah.
So the cool thing is that we have a lot of, like I said, the tattoo artists that have came in, and we have some of their artwork that's displayed here up on our walls. And I think my favorite piece would probably be our original 1948 hand-stitched flag, American flag. So that one actually, you know, it's very special to me. I picked it up from a dentist that had it for the past 30 years out of Pasadena.
Wow.
So
Crazy.
to be able to acquire that flag and continue to preserve it, you know, so other people can see it, and it's such a unique piece that you just
bringing history and everything. There's really big history behind that, and that's what makes it really, truly, you know, a good collectible to have. It has sentimental value and things like that, so it's definitely rad. You new, I see you got a new hustle going on too as well, of you're wanting to, you know, flip chairs now. So, you know, what's going on with that and how's that going?
Yeah, what you know, right now that the shop's been going steady, I'm looking to just kind of branch out and make my next move, you know, continue to grow. You always have to continue to just grow, always learning, always growing. And what I plan on doing is to, you know, eventually I want to open up and work towards opening up my own barber supply. That's what I want to do to give back to the community aside from just the barbers that I help out here. So I want to go ahead and just step out into the realm of the actual industry and get to meet, you know, barbers from not only the traditional world but the urban style and just everything in general. So that's what I want to give back. So the plan with the chairs is that we're going to be picking up chairs and helping barbers that are starting up their own shops or who are, you know, building a studio or cutting from home, and it's like
building a little kit for them.
Yeah, just kind of like a professional, traditional style, like deliver it at home. So now you can get the chair, you know, we can help you find like an actual vintage Marley barber pole, and just deliver that experience at home. So what we plan on doing is eventually having a line of vintage chairs available at the supply store as well.
Yeah, nice. And with that, you know, that's expanding your business and stuff is like, again, thinking out of the box right now, right? But you have a passion for it, and that's what makes you guys, you know, want to drive more and build business and help your families grow and everything like that too. So that truly helps out a way. So, you know, with new up and coming barbers, you know, can you tell me a little bit about, you know, steps to success? Like, what did it take for you to, you know, start? What did it take for you to be a barber? You know, what motivated you? You know, how did you come to, you know, owning your own shop? Like, you know, I know there's ups and downs, so if you're open to talk about it, we're open to listen to it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, definitely opening up your barber shop, you know, you're gonna have to put in work, hard work. That's the one thing that no one tells you, hard work. But what is that hard work, you know? The hard work, I mean, it's pretty much just, first and foremost, being there and being consistent for your clients, at least in the very start while you're doing all of your build-up. Make sure you're consistent with your work. You know, your work always has to be consistent.
Yeah.
It always has to be proper. You always keep it tight. You always keep it looking proper.
Any other best advice you can give to up and coming barbers right now besides that?
Yeah, what I would say is just kind of stick to, you know, always just try to clean up your work. We're, you know, in an industry where we always would tend to say we're perfectionists.
Yeah.
Now you don't hear it as much, but as a barber, if you got into barbering, it's because you were a perfectionist. So, you know, definitely always focus on the quality, always focus on your work. And if you're actually trying to grow above that, then, you know, you focus, like I said, just a little bit more on what you want to do. And aside from barbering, you also have to have, I don't want to say your finances in order, but you do have to know what you're doing, because you can't just build a shop, start making, you know, 100K and then not know how to manage it. So aside from that, you know, comes a little bit of education, knowledge of what you're kind of doing, you know.
Cool,
so, a lot of the times, you know, people will sometimes ask too with our Instagram, like, who takes the pictures, but those are all pictures that I've took myself, and just people just don't know that I actually took photography in high school. So it's all of the little things that I've learned and have done, you know, throughout my life that I just apply it now to every day. So as a barber, that's what you would do. You use everything that you've learned, and once you're ready to branch out and you do your own thing, then you apply everything. Your networks, your connections, you use them.
Cool, man. Cool, man. Shop, so we want to thank you for your hospitality and appreciate you letting us come in. What is the best way, you know, everybody can reach out to you, your Instagram, any contact information that you can share, you know, share with us that.
Yeah, you can find us on all social media platforms, but you can go on our website at www.otgpbarbers.com, and you can do our online booking right there. Cool. We also have our gift search right there. When we have merch available, we also upload it on there, so that's the best way to go for everything. All the contents from Instagram gets uploaded on there. We're also on Instagram, on Yelp, on Facebook, and Google.
Yeah, so anytime everybody want to support, give a follow, you know, any support helps. So even if you're following and sharing their stuff, you know, it's much appreciated. Buy a shirt, anything, it'd be greatly appreciated. So again, we want to thank Jason at Old Traditions Gentlemen's Parlor, and feel free to stop in and show some support. Thanks a lot, Jason.
Cool. Appreciate you guys, and thanks for the opportunity. We'll see you guys here at Old Traditions.
Later.